Today we're going to take a look at how to do a CMA. I know early in the week I showed you how to do the adjustments, and I mentioned we'd have another video this week walking you through how to do one. This is with San Antonio Board of Realtors, the website here that I'm using. I'll do other one for some other Laredo, some other websites, some other MLSs that I have. I'm going to start here. So let's say we didn't have a property yet. I'm just going to pick, this is just a random property that I just searched an area out in North San Antonio that had a decent price on it. That'd be fun just to kind of see. I have no idea whose property this is. I don't even know who the listing agent is. I don't know anything. I just picked the home randomly. So this property here, the first thing you need to do when you check, I'm going to put this sheet in here to kind of do a steps for a CMA. This will walk you through very simple, kind of how to do it, and I'll walk you through together. We'll do it together and just walk through it. You see how quick and easy you can do this. So first, you need to find the property. And I said either the MLS or the RPR. So here one, it happens to be in the MLS, but if it didn't have it in the MLS, I could open Realtor Property Resource, which all realtors have. And I'm just going to go right there. And hopefully it will show, of course, as I say that, it's not showing. Let me grab the whole address here. And then I'm going to put that into Realtor Property Resource and show. There it is right there, loading up. So the reason you need to find either the property or the address or the property itself in the RPR, or you want to find the subdivision. Remember, when you do a CMA, you're doing a subject property, of course, but you're really doing a CMA on a subdivision. So it sounds silly, but that's cool. You're seeing what that home and what the homes are selling, like the properties, the bed, bath, those type of things in your subdivision. So when you do it, what you need to know, I know other people will say you need more than this, but this is the basics. You need beds, you need baths, and you need square feet. If you have that, and of course you should know if it's 1 or 2 story, but that's other than that, this is a 1 story. That's just more if you want to get more fancy. I'm doing a very basic, very simple CMA, okay? Not the deep dive. This is a basic just to get in there quick, get a good quick estimate to tell you where you are. So again, 4 beds, 3 bath, $25.95. Now I have the basics. So then once I find the property, I use in Sabor, if you hit Control K, it opens up a second window. So here is my subject property. Here's the other window that I'm working in. And then I go to single residential. So again, I'm going to go here to single residential. I opened up my single residential tab. And then underneath that, I'm going to make sure, now this they just read all their stuff. So their status here is again at the top. I'm going to turn all of these off, and I only want sold. Okay, because I don't want active, I don't want pending, I don't want anything for right now. I'm only showing sold. Okay, that's important to just show sold. The appraiser, you have to do it like an appraiser. The appraiser wants to see the sold comparable. They don't care as much about the other ones. They want the sold comparables. So we did the status bar, and now we found the subdivision. And then we're going to go here. So the subdivision, we either find it on Realtor Property Resource RPR or here. I use common name. It's just easier to work with that. Most agents know the common, not the legal, but it's up to you. You can put one or both. I usually just put both. So I'm going to go back here to my other one, find my subdivision, and put in Napa Oaks. Okay, so now I have my subdivision in. I'm in there. I have sold. I have the subdivision, and then I want the beds and bath. So as we talked about, the beds here, I'm going to do 4, 4, 3, 3, beds and bath, ready to go. That's simple, bed, bath. Now for months back, I like to start at 9 and just kind of get an idea. How many comparables do I have? Do I have too many? Do I not have enough? What's going on? As you can see up here, I have 7 right now, which is great. So I'm not 9 months is perfect. It gives me some options to kind of look at and work with. So I'm going to stay with that one because I haven't put all my other stuff in yet. And then at the bottom right, we're going to add remove fields and we're going to add square feet. So the way that works here, I already have it in here, but we're going to show you how to add it. You're going to click add remove fields. And then I'm going to type feet. And if I didn't have the square feet already in here, but you can see it's already here, it would pop up and I would click to move it over. And then I have my square feet. Now for square feet, you want to be 20%, like right here, you're going to be 20% plus and minus the subject property. So here is, let me open that back up, wrong button. Here it is, I'm at $25.95. So if I get my calculator, you can do $25.95 times 0.2, 20%, it's about $519. So about 500 square feet. So I can go, again, I'm at $25.95, so I can do about around 2,500, and I go up to about 3,000. You don't have to be perfect. Just give you kind of a rough estimate of where you are. So again, I'm at 2,500 to 3,000. And now look at this drastic difference. Because I cut that square feet low, because see this here, it's dropped it down to 25. If I do 3,200 and go a little bit higher, it gives me more matches, but not even a lot. And that puts me on the edge here. I'm going to do 31. And it's really still 2 matches. That's the most I could probably push it. Because if I'm here, remember, so you want to know exactly 519, and then I'm at 2595. So if I did 2519 plus 2595, I can go to 3114. So that's the max I can hit that the appraiser will still like. So I have 2 comparables. Now you want to get at least 2. It's better if you can get at least 3 or 4, but I'm going to do at least 2. Now what I did is I went months back to 12 months instead of 9. You want to do 12 months back. And this subdivision is a little more expensive, so they do have a longer sale. So I'm okay feeling if it was a lower end price homes, I probably wouldn't want to go this far back. But now I'm 12 months back. Now I have 4 matches. Okay, so there we go. We did 20%. I check account, make sure you have at least 2 or 3, and then I'm going to get the results. So I'm like, okay, this looks good. I have it in here. Now, if I wanted to worry about 1, 2-story, all that, I can do that now. But again, we're just trying to make it simple. I'm going to hit view results. It's going to open up. If you want to go to each home, you can go through. Now, this is also, this is one happens to be a 2-story. This is a 1-story. The next one, let's see what this one is. That's a 1-story. So all of these are a 1-story except for the first one. If I want to keep it as close as I can go here and just pick these first 3. And if I pick the first 3, these would all be 1-stories, just like my property is. So I can be set to go. So once I have that done and I pick my comparables, as you see right here in the sheet, you have all your properties and you're going to click it. And then here at the top of our MLS, they have this little graph and it says start new CMA. All you have to do is click on that button. Then I'm going to hit at the bottom, create new CMA. And I'm going to put in the property address here. I don't want all of it. That's a bit much for me. That's enough for me. And then I'm going to pick a client. And of course, you should have yourself in there as a client. There it is, throw myself in there as a client. I'm going to hit continue. And now I have the CMA ready to go. Now I do want to get the subject property in there. So I'm going to grab that subject property here at the tab. When I go back here at the top, it says subject property. I'm going to put it here under listing ID and autofill. And then of course I do want to save it to make sure I don't lose anything if I make a mistake. And if I go to comparables, you see I have all my 3 properties right here. Here's my subject property, and then I just hit generate report. Now the quick, easy way to do it, I'm going to run down to the last page. Just saying right now, based on those comparables, a rough good estimate is 618. And this home is for sale for 589. So this is actually under market value right now without us even having any adjustments being done or changing anything with anything on the value price, anything like that. So this is a good way to kind of go through. You see how quick that was? That was under 10 minutes. And this is the long way. Just do follow the steps and go real quick, put it together, and then you're ready to go. Now, the other video I did earlier in the week, I'll try to link it at the bottom. That one talks about the CMA adjustments. Then you would open that form up and you do the CMA adjustments. You see, CMAs don't have to be scary. They can be very simple and quick. I'll do another one. I know I also work with Laredo Company, so I'll do another one in Laredo, Texas. Right, and their MLS is a little bit different. And we'll show you how their MLSs work. If you have a different MLS and you want me to do it, you can reach out to me and I can try to walk you through how to do it in your MLS and we can learn it together. We'll talk to you soon.